in order to grow, in order to have healthy minds and bodies, you need to be in a food secure situation.
It's a very critical issue here in Guatemala, and it affects everyone no matter what age they're in or their gender.
Everyone deserves to have a house that can be clean and good food that they can eat. Something I believe so strongly in and that I want to see for Guatemala.
I think that it's our duty to go and teach these families how to provide certain foods, but also like the nutrition values in certain foods.
The way I see Peace Corps volunteers is the ones that are on the ground and are going to these communities and kind of spreading the word of here is how you can prevent this malnutrition that does exist here already.
So when I arrived to site, most of my schools did not have school gardens. So earlier this year, with the help of the parents of the students, we organized that plot behind me with school gardens. You can involve the students, parents, teachers, to even other people in the community. So it's a really great way to bring a community together on one really important issue.
And I was fortunate enough to kind of take on a project that another volunteer had left of a school garden. We work in the gardens together, and then with some of the vegetables or with something else that we're trying to learn about, we all cook together every other Friday.
So I work with the parents of the community using the resources that they have available to improve their food preparation. So I ask each parent to bring onions or tomatoes, and then I'll bring something too to contribute, and we just cook food together after I give a talk on nutrition.
Through our Feed the Future partnership, volunteers can apply for small grants or larger grants to do food security projects.
My site mate Kelly and I applied for a Feed the Future grant, and so we got the grant to have a nutrition campaign. We've focused on the three main groups of healthy food: growth, energy, and protection, and made it a very interactive talk.
I just submitted my grant to do a materials creation workshop with nutritionists and then also teach them on what we call the adult learning cycle. At the end of the workshop, they will have not only the means to write better lesson plans, but they'll also have the materials to use in their communities.
I would recommend food security projects to incoming volunteers because it's an easy win project.
There's lots of opportunities to be creative within that framework and to work with your work partners to see what they're interested in, but also to come up with some kind of creative ideas.
I'm in a unique position to start the project framework and sort of to lay a foundation for the next volunteers that are going to come after me.
The sky's the limit, and I think what we need to do is get people, volunteers, to think outside of the box and find things that they can do to really contribute to food security and their project in their communities.